So, it's me, your little boy, Iki Samson. I have something special for you today. There are in misery, pain, frustrated. Why? Because the decision over your life, the decision that they have concluded and made on your behalf, did not affect you. Yes, a lot of people have already made up their mind. A lot of people have already concluded and finalized on your behalf, even without you knowing, unknowing to you. Many of them have already concluded that you won't be able to succeed, you won't be able to make good life, you won't be able to do some stuff. That is all their mindset. But believe me, they are really frustrated and devastated because everything that they have been hoping for to occur around you, everything that they have been expecting to destroy you and frustrate you, did not work. So that is why many of them are really hurt. Many of them are in pain because they never believe that what they have said about you will never be able to destroy you. They never believe nor have that mindset that all their evil thought towards you will never be able to consume you, because they refuse to understand the fact that right from the days of John the Baptist, that the good news and the deed of God have been existing. That right from the days of John the Baptist, that God whom we know today, that is doing good today, have been doing good before. That the same God whom did the time of Esther is still the same God that is doing today. Many of them were unable to understand the fact that greater is he that is in us than he that is in the world. Many of them were unable to understand the fact that we wrestle not against flesh and blood, but against the principalities and powers. Many of them were unable to understand the fact that who is that speak a word and it shall come adequately, it shall come perfectly to come to accomplish when the Lord our God have not commanded. Many of them were unable to understand because the ignorant is more than what is greater than disease. They were unable to understand that in our body we don't bear the mark of failure. We bear the mark of what? Greatness. We bear the mark of what? Liberty. We bear the mark of exploit. We bear the mark of fulfillment and dominion. This is what they were unable to understand. They were thinking and having that thought, that ugly thought, that the way they fail, that is the way we will fail. Not knowing that we don't do what we don't fail. Win and win, why lose or lose? Failures fail, why lose or what lose? They were unable to understand the fact that we don't fail, that we are called for winning. We are not made for failing. This is what they were unable to understand. And that's why I'm here to tell you that many of them are dangerously frustrated, devastated because of your winning, because of what they are seeing around you, because none of the evil word that they have automatically made or think of is accurately what affecting you. Yes, many of them have made up their mind that you will fail. Many of them have concluded that you won't be able to make it, you won't be able to succeed, you won't be able to do stuff. This is all their mindset. But fully saying, they are truly devastated and hurt. Why? Because you keep making it, why they keep failing. You keep doing exploit, why they keep busy doing nothing. So many of them are depressed and frustrated. Why? Because none of the enchantment, none of the evil pronunciation, none of the evil word that they have spoken ever really come to pass in your life. It's just like they are pouring water on top of a stone and trying to get the result imperfect, not knowing that we are more than conquerors. That right from the days of Abraham, a covenant have already been made upon our head, that whatsoever we touch and do, we must prosper. Right from the beginning of the world, that God have already made it that wherever we do what we enter with domain. That in our blood we don't bear that mark of failure. This is what they were unable to understand. That in our blood we don't bear the mark of failure. We bear the mark of prosperity. We bear the mark of dominion. We bear the mark of winning, never losing. And that is what is killing a lot of people. That is why many of them are really frustrated. Because all their thought was that we are a failure like them. All their thought was that we will fail like them. All their thought was that we won't be able to make it. We won't be able to succeed. We won't be able to excel. That is all their thought. But believe me, they are shocked how suddenly whom they call a failure is now whom they are seeing as a winner. Who they look down on is now whom they are looking up to. And that is what is really frustrating them. Because they never believe in you before that you can do it. They never accept the fact that greater is he that is in you than he that is in the world. You know what I'm saying? So many of them are depressed because none of the evil word that they have already said about you is affecting you. Remain blessed.